Hi guys, so I am re-recording my intro to this video. I had some issues and the exporting of this video was taking far too long. So I'm just gonna just re-record this and take care of it that way. It's literally, I'm looking at it right now and it said it was going to take days to export this video. I'm like, that's ridiculous. And I think it has to do with the first video because I ended up having to, I had my work shirt on and I didn't want my little badge showing. So I fixed that. And I think because of that, this video ended up being way longer than it needed to be. So here I am. Basically, in this video, I'm talking about, or this first half, I'm talking about the trip that you're about to watch. I am heading to Texas, Dallas, Texas, for the weekend. Driving down there, I'm going there for my little nephew's birthday party, and in this first clip that you most likely won't see too much of, I showcase this little toy that I got for him, which, by the way, he loved. He loves Hot Wheels, and he also loves Toy Story. So I got a combination of the two. And then I'm talking about my ideas of what I want to do. And I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to make plans anymore after this. I'll have things that I want to go do, and I'll just go do them. But I'm going to stop talking about my plans because honestly, my plans do not go according to plan most of the time. So, yeah, just re-recording this intro. Sorry for this about this, but I had a lot of fun, and I hope that shows through this video. So, no vlogs for the week. And I am a little bit behind on uploading these. I apologize, but been a little bit preoccupied this week. Some things going on that I'll talk about maybe later on in some other videos. But let me get done recording this. Let me get this video in there, and so that I can get this video to you guys. And I've got 2 more videos that I'm working on that will be on after this from this past weekend. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. See you on the other side, guys. One-handed. Bye, house. I will see you soon, eventually. I'm officially on the road heading to Texas right now, Dallas, Texas, and I'm excited, guys. I'm pumped. I'm ready for this trip. Ready to go see some family, but also I got a place I'm going to go check out before we head to my family's house, and it's a museum. I will tell you that it's a museum we're gonna go check out, and yeah, I can't wait to see it. Made a little pit stop here in Texarkana. I'm here at DK's, and nice little gas station. Wanted to stretch my legs for a minute, walk around for just a second, and whew, got a couple more hours to go still, so figured a good time for a pit stop. It's a quaint little place. Let's see, how many pumps do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they got diesel over there. Another place over there, Flying J, and I think they have a Denny's too. I am stuck in some serious traffic right now. Actually, there's traffic there too. It seems to be moving slowly over there. A little bit faster than what we're moving, but I still would have been stuck in traffic, basically, is what I'm seeing. Alright guys, I am in downtown Plano, Texas. And I'm really close to the first place I'm going to go visit here. I'm also, I don't know where to start really, actually, because there's a couple things around here I want to show that are just interesting. There's something really interesting over here that's caught my eye. I want to go look at it. Check this out, guys. Looks like this mechanical metal horse. Huh. I don't see like a sign or anything that talks about it. It's just here. It's just existing. Interesting. Oh wow, look at this. I just noticed this. There's a fly also on his face. Huh. Oh, there's another fly. Right on his buttocks. Oh, we got a... Look at this. All right, so here is the place I was wanting to visit today. We're at the Haggard Park, which we might check out the park, but really what we're here is for this, the Interurban Railway Museum. I think that's how you say it, Interurban Railway Museum. It says story time on Fridays. So we have this cart here. Let's check this out. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing to y'all. If y'all want to pause the video, you can. So they're letting people, they actually let people on. So that's cool. Maybe we can go inside. I'll go ahead and see ask them, see if we can. That'd be really cool. So it actually talks about this this cart here. It says you are facing the electric railway car 360, manufactured in 1911 by the American Car Company of St. Louis and originally numbered car 11. The car measures 56 feet and 10 inches long by 9 feet wide by 12 feet and 9 inches high. Car 11 weighed 85,180 pounds accommodated 62 passengers and was outfitted with motors and other things. In 1913, car 11 was renumbered to 360. In 1932, the car was modified to a rail postal office car under specifications provided by the United States Post Office, and is the last remaining example of a Texas Electric RPO. This car remained in service until the system ceased operation on December 31st, 1948. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to see if they'll allow me to take pictures and videography.
Wanted in the map there. You can get all the
Well,
way.
that's pretty good railroad. That's a lot of work.
Yep. Now you had to change train and get to. Let's get that light. I want to read about this. It's a weird generator, but it works.
Hey, that was the beginning of all this. Radio's pretty strong.
Here we have Memories of Plano.
Oh, the train does.
It'll just stop.
Oh, wow.
So this was the Melissa station in 1948. And in 1938 over here, we have Picking Up a Salesman south of Plano. Yep, there's a guy standing here with his suitcase. So I'm in more of the hands-on section where to show how electricity works here in the railway system. Here, we got an electric flame here. So when we push these together, we push this button right here. Watch. Got some electricity. If these are too far apart, it jumps up to here. Let me see if I push it back. Oh, it jumps back down here. Oh, it jumps up to there if I... Oh, wow. Oh. That's pretty neat. It goes... Oh, okay, it stopped. This here is like friction. So like, grab this, and what you do is you push it back and forth, and it'll light up this light bulb. Watch this. See it lighting up? I don't know if the camera can... Actually, I don't think the camera can pick that up too well. The light is coming on though, I assure you. The lady that works here, she was telling me that 2 people are needed for this to basically spin these at the same time. This one is really neat. So this is metal, and this is a magnet. So when you push the magnet, there's like a red side and a white side here. So if you push this right here and then turn on, I think it was this way. There it goes. Okay. The magnet spins the metal this way. And then you pull that away from it. Turn it around. Push it up against it. And now it goes the other way. Let's see. Make a flashlight circuit. Start by removing all the wires. Connect the light bulb and battery to make the light glow. For a solution, lift the flap. Let's see if we can get this to work here. I'm gonna do this here. Let's do this here. Maybe here. Then, oh wait, I just noticed something. So these have, oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I just noticed these have little plugins at the top too. So if I plug this here, and then here, this, now we can plug in here Then I think it goes here and here. Look at there. Did it. Master. So if we flip this, does that do anything? No. Oh, it does kind of do something. Doesn't turn it off completely. It just kind of like dims it. The nice lady that was showing me this, she said she got this one. She's got this one down. This one's slightly harder. This one's like master level. I'm gonna try this one here. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get this. So I got this here, this here. I guess this here. We won't hook that up to anything just yet because we do have this button here. So maybe this goes here. Before we plug this up, we need to do this. Before we do this one, we need to do this here to here. Oh, it's spinning. Oh, okay. Let's see. I've got. Let's plug this here then. Well, I don't know. This here maybe. Then here, and see if we can get this light on this way. Look at that. I don't know what this is doing here though. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I did this right. So now we have 0 to 60. Experiment with AC and DC electricity. Put the yellow plug into each of the 3 pocket sockets. Each time you put the plug in, notice what happens to the light bulb, the speaker, the oscilloscope, screen, and the current meter. Okay. So if we plug this here, oh, so this is the AC DC. This socket can provide either current that flows back and forth, alternatively, yeah. When I turn the knob here, there is, I don't know if y'all can see it here, that kind of reflection, but we've got some readings here on the BK precision, I think is what that says. We got some voltage going. A little speaker. Okay, let's take that out. Now let's put it over here in the alternating current AC. And we don't touch this, so I'm going to take that out of that. And then we've got direct current DC. The socket provides electricity that flows in one direction. Batteries are a common source of direct current. So this time we've only got the light here going, and the little BK reader up here is flashing lights again. Just entered this room. This is pretty cool. Okay, so here's what I'm reading here. So this right here, number 1, was the trolley retriever and rope that allowed the motorman to keep the trolley pole connected to the electric wire that powered the train. Then this here, I don't know if we can really see the glare here. It says this is a clear glass insulator used to protect long distance telephone lines, found during an informal excavation of Haggard Park. So this is pretty cool. This hat here is actually rare. It says it's a Texas Electric Railway Operator's hat with plastic hat badge. It was used by Lester A. Circle, an employee in the Waco division from 1936 to 1948. So we are walking into the cart here.
So we're really fortunate to have this train cart. When the railroad company closed in 48, they sold off their stock And a farmer in Waxahachie bought this to use as like a tool shed. And then in the 1980s, he donated it back to the city. So we've been able to get it restored over the many, many years.
So this would, like, if they wanted to stop, they just pull this.
Well, it would be the front or the back, not so much the passengers. Because back here, this door would close and lock, and there'd be one mailman back there.
Mm-hmm.
And he would sort everything, so it would be a communication from the front to the back of, hey, we're heading up to the next stop, so the mailman could have the bag ready to toss out of the mail.
Oh, okay. What is this in here?
Yeah, you can open that. Yeah, you'll turn it. There you go.
Ah.
And that is the original seat. We had it restored.
Okay. This is the most important room, right? All right.
And you'll probably notice there's no plumbing. You have to wait for the train to actually start moving, and then you would do your business and it would just drop on the tracks.
So these film reels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Film reels, a dolly, and then like a container for milk, just to show that it did carry passengers, but they could also transport necessary goods or just random things.
Okay.
And the ads, we had these ads reprinted about a year ago, and they're a bit more like local to the route that this would have run on from Denison down to Dallas. Here's a picture of what it looked like with full of the seats, to have a bit of an idea.
Okay.
And you might notice up here the smoker sign.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are the striker plates, so you could light your match.
Oh, so okay.
And you can touch it if you want. They
Oh.
still have some texture to them.
I thought that I saw those. I just thought they were design.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
they
lie.
look like decoration because
Yeah.
they're so shiny and yeah.
That's cool. So was this like the smoker section and maybe back there would have not been, or does it matter? Like you could smoke anywhere.
I don't know specifically for this train if it was smoker on this half and this half was non. Because that's how it was when I grew up, was the non-smoking section was literally right next to the smoking and restaurants and stuff. And they did also have segregation as well.
I saw that white.
Yeah. So it might be smokers on this half, non-smokers on that, and then non-whites back there.
Hmm. Okay.
And then if you want to, you can sit in a replica of our motorman chair. Feel free to take a photo. So looking out, this is where the tracks would have been.
And this may sound like a dumb question. Would carts like this ever go the other way? Like would it reverse and go backwards too?
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's not even connected to the ground at all.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. This one's brake.
I think that one's the brake that you got.
Okay.
And then the one on the left is to accelerate. I believe.
gotcha.
I very
Okay.
easily could be mixed up.
Gotcha. Okay. Would the person that was sitting here, would they just be up here by themselves? Was there usually like a team or anything like that?
No, they would run kind of a long shift, about a 10-hour shift, and that's why it's really uncomfortable, so they wouldn't fall asleep at the front. And passengers would come up these stairs here, give their ticket here to the motorman, and then they'd go in their seats.
Okay. There's heaters here.
There are heaters, no air conditioning. Open windows is about the extent of AC.
10 hours in that seat. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
And they have some things in here too, kind of showcase what items. You know, I'm sure people got knocked in the head a lot more back then. This stuff just doesn't seem very stored,
Yeah.
like stationed up here. I'm just picturing. That's all I'm picturing. Like I'm picturing this whole thing like rocking back and forth, and there's nothing holding any of this up.
Yeah, I would want this seat here rather than.
There's signs. Okay, the signs that we would see up here is in this picture. Okay, that's cool. So you said that was where they. What was this again? What'd you say?
It
this
was to cancel the stamps.
Oh, cancel the stamps.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So cool. Well, before I go, you don't mind if I ring that? Do you?
Yes, please feel free. It rings best at the very end, and you can give it a pretty good tug. And then these are the photos of the train at the farm, and then the whole process of bringing it back to Plano.
What year was this brought here?
The mid 80s, I want to say 87, 88.
So we just got done looking at the cart, but now I'm going to continue looking around here, and I really wanted to see this here. Look at this. So cool. I love miniatures like this, like miniature sets. And just seeing all the details that go into them. All the little people are just doing their own thing. Ooh, this makes me nervous. These little kids need to watch out. This car may not see them as they're running from behind this car. And I just noticed a little dog. The little dog is taking a nap right there by the Plano Lodge. So we have the mule barn here. Patrons visited the J.W. Shepherd Mule Barn to rent horses and buggies or to buy mules, which were considered better suited work animals in Texas than horses. Shepherd raised his livestock on his 1,000-acre ranch in town and sold animals around the world. His efforts contributed to Plano's national legacy as a major trade center for raising and trading mules. And there's a picture of Mr. Shepherd. J.W. Shepherd. And this is a picture of the building, which we have a miniature right over here. So we have this whole map layout here. To showcase this whole thing. I wonder, I don't see anything. I was hoping maybe there was a button or something because I'd really like to see this little train going. The Interurban Railway Station. On July 1st, 1908, the Texas Traction Company began to operate Plano's Interurban Railway Station, which created a new stop for electric cars that ran from Sherman to Dallas. The Interurban line was popular due to its frequent service, convenient stops within the cities, and low passenger fares. As cars become a more affordable alternative, its popularity declined. In December of 31st, 1948, the last train pulled out and the station closed its doors. That's it right there. That is the station we are currently in. That is so cool. Let me try this. Get the glare out of here. There we go. I think that should be readable. Y'all can pause that if you want to read this now. The Tough Tamales. During the late 1920s, a group of Plano High School students known as the Triple T's, short for 20 Tough Tamales, were known for their mischievous behavior. They climbed on bridges, organized large parties, and pulled pranks on the neighbors. When Mayor J.T. Horn noticed a farm wagon on top of a metal awning above his hardware store on 15th Street, people suspected the boys of placing it there. The Triple T's also did charitable deeds for the young and elderly, but kept them secret to maintain their tough reputation. And that's a picture of them. That's a picture of them climbing atop this. Oh, there's someone actually sitting on top of this bridge. Looks like he's eating a sandwich. I think he's eating a sandwich. Here we have the driver of the cart sitting in that same chair in the same spot we did on the cart. And it says behind here, S.B. Mathis. So S.B. Mathis would sit in that chair for 10 hours in that suit with no air conditioning. And he would take tickets and help deliver mail. Okay, so this is actually interesting. So it says dedicated drivers here. So originally, according to this, there were actually two people that would work these carts. You had the conductor who managed the passengers boarding, punching the tickets, and kept the train on schedule, while the motorman drove the train. And he took extra care in crowding cities' traffic that included horse-drawn wagons, early automobiles, and pedestrians. Once outside of the busy cities, the control handle allowed the motorman to accelerate the car up to 60 miles per hour. However, eventually, due to budget cuts, the role of the conductor was discontinued and his duties were taken over by the motorman. So this person would take the tickets and flow of traffic and drive it as well. We have a picture here of motorman B.C. Cook here on the left. He started working for the railway at 17 years old, and he remained in the seat, it says here, for 42 years until the Texas Electric Railway made its final run on December 31st, 1949. While operating the electric train for parts of 5 decades, Cook maintained a superb safety record by following the detailed responsibilities in the Texas Electric Rule Book. Cook served longer than any other motorman in the system. And then next to here, we have a picture of Sam Mathis, the little figure we saw over here. It was based off him, actually. And so it says here that he was the motorman who actually, well, let me read this. Sam B. Mathis started his interurban career in 1913 with the Southern Traction Company. He was the motorman of the first interurban car from Dallas to Waco on October 13th, 1913. After a long career with the Texas Electric Railway, Mathis drove the very last interurban car from Waco to Dallas on the final night of passenger service, December 31st, 1948. Following that, he drove a Texas Electric bus between Dallas and Waco for about a year before he retired. And then this is really cool. It says men weren't the only ones driving the electric transportations in Texas. So on December 30th, 1942, the Dallas Railway and Terminal Company announced the hiring of their first ever conductorettes. Initially, their main duty was to make change. They were not yet permitted to drive the streetcars. In March of 1943, though, news broke that the same company would begin hiring women streetcar operators known as motor women due to the wartime shortage of employable men. The first 3 women trolley operators for the Dallas Railway were Avis Morgan, M.E. Tomlinson, and L.B. Bates. And they ended up hiring 50 to 20 women to drive their cars during World War II. And we do have a picture over here. This isn't It says here, though, that this is just an unidentified motor woman. But that's still pretty cool. So these wooden panels here are actually the originals. So this is a demonstration of the wire that runs across the top that would feed the electricity into the cart. And this is what would power their heaters, their lights. Let me see if I can get this undone here. Oh, there it goes. See if I can get it to touch that. Oh, it turned the lights on. Turn these lights on here. So yeah, that's how electricity was fed into these carts. We have a television here. I don't really have a lot of time left, but you could push these buttons and it will give you some information on the screen here. Let's just try one. Number one is Tour of Car 360. Well, we've already gone through that. We have the Car 360 history. Number 9 is a mystery. 1938 footage. Ooh. Plano Conservatory historical interviews into Interurban Museum. Let's do. I want to check out the 1938 footage. Let's try that. I wonder how much footage they have. Uh-oh. Are those donkeys? Move donkeys? Oh, those are baby cows. I almost ran over baby cows. Pretty neat. Some of these are a mystery, though. I don't know what we would get. You know what? Curiosity is getting the better of me. I'm going to press 9 to see what happens. Oh, nothing. Nothing happens. Okay. I guess 10 would be the same. Yeah, I'm not getting anything from those. Okay. Never mind. We have this here. Why was a rotary converter necessary? Oh, we got a red light. Okay. And then we push forward on this one. It says rotary converter on. We still got the red light over there. Then push forward, it's direct current out. Oh, there's the blue light. And this says press to start. Oh, there it is. It's lit up now. Oh, it gave power to the cart for the guy to. I guess the guy didn't have a voice until they gave him power to yell that. So here we have a weigh station, and these are the tools that these workers would use to build the railway. And so we have these track spikes here that they would hammer into like these sections. Let's see how heavy that was. Okay, that's not too bad. But then we have the steel rail here. I'm not sure what part this is. I'm trying to see here. I guess it would be. Wait, so like it would be that whole thing right here, I guess. This is just one piece of it. Let's see how heavy that is. Oh, yeah, that is a little heavy. It's not too bad, but like I'm sure like a long one like that, I can imagine. And then of course we've got this sucker, the spike maul with this. Yeah, that has to be a little heavy because you got to have some power to drive the spikes in. So yeah, for sure that's heavy. And I guess they didn't think we could handle this one, so they don't provide it for the wrench there. But I can imagine. But remember, these people were working in just Texas heat. And here we have J.F. Strickland, the man himself. December 9th, 1860 to May 21st, 1921. He was our leader and our friend. And we got more of like a detailed breakdown of his, I guess of his life here. So I'm not going to read all of this. I'm going to skim it, and if you guys want to pause and read this, you can do that now. When I was a kid, I always thought these were the coolest thing. Just a little pocket watch. Part of me wants to carry around one. I'm not gonna lie, I still think they're actually rather cool. What do we have here? Electromagnetic ring launcher? What? When you press the white button, an electric current is sent into the coil of copper wire. This electricity creates a magnetic field as it moves through the wire. The magnetic field then induces electric current into the metal ring. The electricity in the metal ring creates another magnetic field. Just as two magnetics push each other apart, the magnetic field created by the coil of copper wire pushes against the magnetic field in the ring, launching the ring into the air at high speed. Well, okay then. We're going to give this a shot. Let me test this out. Whoa. That was cool. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if I can fault track it. Hold on. Oh, I got to wait till this red button goes away. Okay. Here we go. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to try and do this with this up against it. Sorry if this is loud. All right, guys, I just left the Interurban Railway Museum. It was pretty cool. I like it. I want to come back here again sometime if I'm ever in the area. There are plenty of other museums and other sites I'd like to see too, though. So maybe sometime in the future, down the line, we will do that. We'll come back. Let me roll this window down. It is hot here in Texas right now. Whew. It's 91. here in Texas. Whew. Ever since I got into the park, there's been a guy over here playing the trumpet. That's cool. I'd sit here and listen to him actually, but I like I said, I gotta go. I had a limited time. I wanted to walk around the park. I was hoping I would have more time to walk around this park and take a look at it, but yeah, I should have. That's on me. I should have left my house a little earlier this morning. I should have gotten off the freeway when Google Maps told me to. I wasn't paying attention, so that's on me. So maybe next time, roll back through here. I'll have more time to look at this place and check out the park. Goodbye for now, Plano. I'll come back and visit you sometime though, for sure. Okay guys, I've made it to my family's house. Probably won't record much after this. After this point I might do an outro later, but mostly I'm just going to be visiting and seeing family for a while. So I don't know I don't know for sure yet if I'm doing anything tomorrow. You know what? We'll discuss that later. Let me think about it when I'm doing my outro. So I'll see y'all here in a little bit when I do my outro. All right, guys. So that has been the whole day. I'm here at my family's house, and everyone's laying down for bed now. So I'm just gonna lay here and drift off watching YouTube and stuff. But it was a fun day, and yeah, I didn't do like any major things after I stopped recording for the day. All we did was eat and play board games and hang out, stuff like that. So nothing I think that would excite y'all too much. So I was going to mention earlier, and then I stopped myself because I was like, I probably need to think about it some more before I just mention it. And it still might be a possibility, I'm not sure, but I was thinking if I could get away for a few hours tomorrow, I could possibly go see something else and do something else. But I really don't think I don't know. I really don't think I will. It just depends. We'll see how tomorrow goes. If I do something, great. If not, then I'll save whatever I end up going to do. I'll save it for Sunday. I do have some place in mind right now for Sunday. And I'll leave it at that. I'm excited to get home and record and to edit these videos and get them posted for y'all. I hope that everyone has a great weekend, and yeah, I just hope everyone has a great weekend, that it's the weekend that you need to get through this coming week. I do know that I needed this trip, and I am excited I'm excited for the weekend in general right now. I'm just as equally as it's funny. I'm just as equally as excited to head home Sunday as I was heading here today. I do have two places actually that I'm going to stop at on Sunday on my way home if I don't go there tomorrow, if I don't go to this other place tomorrow. So yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to be too loud. I'm trying to be quiet. Everyone's asleep right now. They just put the little ones to sleep, so I don't want to wake them. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hope everyone has an awesome weekend, and please go have the day that you deserve, and just remember to spread the love, So, all right, bye, guys.